Check, 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 check. Hello, everyone. I'm just triple checking. My settings, and there's a cool video on YouTube I'll add to my watch later. The making of Day of the Dead. Anyway, let me just check here. Everything good? Live stream settings. That seems to be fine. We're going to get started in just a moment once I've set my settings. Set my settings. Alright, so Magic Arena open beta at streaming at 11 p.m. I guess we're good at this point. Hey everyone, it's VM Campos, so I'm gonna play some Magic Arena. Gonna do a little bit of grinding. Gonna play some really janky decks. You won't believe this, that I would even try this. Maybe we'll play some of these. Maybe we'll play Singleton or something. Well, I barely have any gold to do anything, so we'll see how it goes. But let's try things with one of these precons, Eternal Thirst. I kind of like this one. It's got vampires, it's got some lifelink, and it's got a Johnny's Pride Mate, which I really like, because once I gain life, the Pride Mate gets really big. So there it is, Pride Mate. This is a terrible hand. I've only got one swamp. Terrible. Okay, so here is my perfect opening hand. Not really. The perfect is that it's a Johnny's Welcome and then a Johnny's Pride Mate. If I get another land, this will be amazing. I can't do it. I can't start. Okay, and then here, one more land again. This is game over already, because I should just concede this one. This one's impossible. Yeah, forget this. The algorithm is totally like, screw you. Like, this is impossible to do with one land. You're kidding me. Okay, let's try that again. Maybe on a second attempt, it won't be so mean to me. Have you ever had a time when the magic algorithm just totally messed with you? I know I've had a million of them, because I swear it's out to get me. Like this right here, again, 1 mana. Like there's this deck has a good amount of mana. It's 24 mana, but you're seeing here like 6 draws in a row. This is vaguely... Again, this is impossible. The calculations, the possibility to get those hands is like 2 million to 7. They, of course, have a turn 1 play. They, of course, will have an artifact turn 2, so that's already a turn 2. I mean, it's a 2/2 turn 2. You see? Exactly perfect for them. Horrible for me. Okay, maybe all is forgiven. A 4/4 on turn 3. Okay, I guess I'll live with that. Now with blue, what are they going to do? They're going to Water Knot. Okay, no, they're going to do Sigh. And they're not going to attack. Fine. Okay, so what can I do here now? I can invoke the Divine for that field creeper, or I can bring in a flyer. Let's bring in a flyer to make my kitty cat even bigger. This is way better than I thought. This is tremendous. Did you hear the sound of that hit? Titanic. Okay, so then now we've got a Thopter and another Thopter, and Psi is really good. And do I want to lose a creature? Nope, because then when I get my Sanctum Seeker... Okay, let's invoke the Sentinel, gain life, get an 8/8, attack with an 8/8, fine. Now I'm not getting any more lands, they've already got 5 lands. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? Are we gonna lose something? Nah. Uh-oh. Yep, I will take that and that. Now, what do they have in blue? To kick my spell back at me? To kick my creature back to my hand? Kind of surprised. Okay. What's the big thing that's coming? Zahid? Nothing? That's ominous. So I'm back up to 20 life. So yes, I'm concerned. They have not used all of that blue mana, and something is on their... Something is playable in their hand. What can blue do about that? I guess... What is that one spell to kick things back to my hand? I don't know. What is this, like, take control of... Okay, Meteor Golem. Fine. That's okay. Next up, I've got a huge amount. You know, with so much life here, JY, my question is, why are you still playing? What am I doing here again? Okay, that's fine. Take them all out. All right. That's dumb. That's all you got. Okay, well. Okay. That was enough of that. They really wanted to Meteor Golem me. What do we get? Sift. I'm surprised that none of the Guilds of Ravnica cards are coming from these free cards. Speaking of free cards, let's take a moment to pause right here to show off some vintage cards. So if you join my Patreon, patreon.com/vmcampos, you can have one of these cool vintage Magic cards delivered to your house every month. You'll get at least 3 of them. This one is the classic Disenchant. Now this is from Mirage, 1996. This set is 22 years old. It's the first set in the 3-block archetype. There was Mirage, Visions, and Weatherlight. And it was the first big cohesive story in the history of Magic. This reprinted the classic Disenchant for 2 mana. Nowadays, you kids have Naturalize. Well, back in the day, we had Disenchant, which was for 1 mana and one white. Instant. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. So it's basically modern-day Naturalize, but in white. And then the flavor text. There are harsher ways to learn the meaning of the word no. Spoken by Rashida Scalebane. Art by Charles Gillespie. So Mirage was an African-inspired motif from 1996. Very cool story. It introduced Teferi, the Weatherlight, Gerard, Miri, all of them, Karn. So you can have this card joining my Patreon, plus more joining my Patreon. All right, let's play one more of this, then we'll switch decks maybe. Let me get a sip of my tonic water. Whoops, technical difficulties. I closed the wrong thing. Sorry about that. Let me confirm that it's all good. So sorry about that. Oops, stupid thing. Okay. So let me just say oops on that. Anyway, I closed the wrong thing, but I think we're back on. We're back on the live. They obviously have a shock. Lightning Strike. Nope, Diamond Mare. Alright, what do I want to do here? I guess the Cleric. Nah, let's get rid of that. They're going to start to gain life from casting all these red spells. Okay, 2 Diamond Mares. Lame. Plus a shock. So they'll gain 1 life. Let's call the squad. There's definitely burn in their hand that is burning a hole in their pocket. Well, they missed a land drop. I don't wish that upon anyone, but I know how much that hurts. Okay, the Ogre. I guess what I can do here is get a bunch of stronger Vamps. You're not the only one that can get life. Well, Fury, sorry about that. Your Ogre is gone. There's nothing worse than a slow red player, is there? You have so much haste and burn and all of that. Okay, Dragon Rider, lame. There's Shock. You were really holding on to it for a while. Okay. Okay. Let's go for a rush right here. Yeah, let's go in there. You'll pick one off, but I'll still hit you for one. Because next up is the War Leader. Now, again, sorry to see that. Only 3 lands. Okay, there's your 4th land. What are you going to get with your 4th land? Something that doesn't take a year to figure out. You know your cards. Okay, another one of those. Great. Well, that's going to take out my War Leader, but I'm going to fling at him. Okay, here comes another Shock. Nice. And lastly, a Cleric. They're still holding on to that Shock. What are you going to do with it? So I'm going to attack. They're going to double block, but then they're going to shock, or they're going to single block, then they're going to shock my War Leader. I guess that's fine. Or are they going to do a Sure Strike? No. Obvious red player is obvious. Obvious and slow. A hasty 3-1. Whatever. And the Viashino. Alright. Okay. Two kitties. Nice. Whatevs. Nice. Here's what's up. Two life gain. 2+1s. And I'll rub it in. Land and a 5/5. Don't care. Flyer plus life gain. Alright, finally getting your defenses out there. So your scary dinosaur really isn't that scary anymore, is it? Now what did they top deck? Banefire? Okay. What do you have, mono red player? What do you have? You're looking at your card over and over. What does it do? It's not that complicated. You've got one creature and a lot of land and one card. Okay. That'll work too. Eight. All right, so 8 out of 9. Let's do that deck again. So I still want to... Okay, so here... this will be okay. Because I've got the Ajani's Welcome, the Bishop Soldier, the Legion. Then hopefully get another land. And then I've got some good creatures at 3. So 2 mana. It's iffy, but I won't need anything for a little bit. And I forgot to say hi on the previous matches. A bundle of Jawas. Cool, getting my lands. So next turn the Legion. Attack with a 3/3 lifelink. And I gain 4 life that turn. Next up, come in with a Skymarch Bloodletter. There's going to be a murder right here. Or a water knot. Or nothing. Okay. Well, they might have something in hand. I haven't run into people with a lot of counter spells, but I guess this is the first time here. Yep, there we go. No big deal. Okay, well, you were trying to take away that. I still got him. Alright, so some surveil action is going to happen. What does that say again? As long as you have surveil this turn, Dark Blade has Death Touch, and whenever it deals combat damage, draw a card. Okay. Death Touch, Flying, Hexproof. Nice. Nothing. So they'd rather get rid of their surveil death touch creature. I mean, they'd rather keep their surveil death touch creature than their hexproof creature. Okay. Rise from the grave, fine. Nothing. Okay, well, keep up the pressure. I guess you're pretty confident with 2 life versus 44, 2-1 attackers. Suspicious. Counterspell. Alright, 45 life. Ooh, a flash surveil, who cares? Now you've got death touch, who cares? And then a water knot. Lame. Yep, I'm on a clock now. $50 life. That was so top decked. Sometimes, like, really, these algorithms are so weird. What are they looking in their graveyard for? They're going to return the water knot somehow and put it on my Leonin again, and then we're going to keep grinding this for a while. Or are you going to surveil and get death touch and come at me? Or are you going to use a Guilds of Ravnica card? Okay, there's your Gravedigger, that's fine. Who can you bring back? You can bring back back to your hand, but you can't cast it yet. Come on, murder. Okay, nothing. Great. Well, this is game over. No, I guess not. Because I've got a big old creature. So, what was that one creature over here? Yeah, death touch and flying and all of that fun stuff. Hello to the new visitor in the chat. Perfect. So perfect for you. Nice. Okay, well, water knot, murder, flying hexproof, looking at your graveyard. Fine. Well, sorry about that. Oh, it's hexproof. Okay, well, that's close enough. Okay. And here we get Street Riot. As long as it's your turn, creatures you control get +1 and have trample. That's fun for 5 mana. Okay. Let's play a little singleton. What do I have? What's my average single again? That's pure jank. Okay, let's play with that. Oops. Let's play with Avrad single. Let's see if we can get any results out of this. You can mute your opponent's emotes by clicking their avatar and choosing mute. So I've been forgetting to show off all of these vintage cards. Here's another one, Alarum. This one is also from Mirage. Untap target non-attacking creature. Okay, hold on here. Terrible opening hand. Untap target non-attacking creature. That creature gets +1/+3 until end of turn. Another terrible hand here. Really, the algorithm hates me. Untap target non-attacking creature. That creature gets +1/+3 until end of turn. Haunted Witness, you're kidding me. Okay, well, we'll do this. Let's see what the latest wording at Skyfall is for Alarum. What can we do here? Yeah, go for it. Untap target non-attacking creature. It gets +1/+3. So, untap target non-attacking creature. Okay, well, this is the classic cards from back in the day. Resplendent Angel, cool animation. And no one expects a hired blade. So how can you use this Alarum? Untap target non-attacking creature. Oh, I know how it is. You've got a tapped out creature, they're coming at you, and then you cast this, you untap your creature, ready to block, and it gets +1/+3 until end of turn. One timely cry of warning can save 9 of surprise. Spoke by Sidar Jabari. Okay, cool, yes, Reaver Ambush, get out of here, Angel. I guess you've got a combat trick to give it hexproof or something. Fake. Fake. Not so fake. Okay, should we exile something? No, this is just a one of, so once we get rid of this, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. So if I lose my own Griffin, that's fine. Nope, they have a combat trick, so... Alright, I guess we'll exile something. It's all kind of dumb to exile. Do they have like a big creature that I should wait to exile? Yeah, I guess. This is such a waste. Because now here comes their land and their big creature. Draw a card and then discard a card, unless you exile a historic card from your graveyard, which I guess you can. You loved that combo, I'm sure. Okay. Take Vengeance does only work on a tapped creature sorcery. Okay, you wasted your Meteor Golem on that. Okay. Sure thing, Ajani. Okay. Toughness of 4. So let's get rid of that flyer. Let's bring in an imp. And let's say hello to Ajani. Very well. Oh, Zetalpa. Well, that's game over. Okay, let's have a couple of flyers. Nothing in hand. Okay, well, now they're either going to start to strike in or just wait me out to ultimate Ajani. But as soon as the Talpa attacks, I can take Vengeance. Okay, no trample on that, right? Oh yeah, there is trample. Okay, well, good job. It was a really long game. Let's see what else can we do with this. I should look at this deck again. I'm sure it's terrible for Singleton. Maybe I should combine some of these basic decks. Okay, so here again, like this algorithm. So has anyone had any success in the Singleton format? So doing a little bit of ramp. Are they going to bring a big creature that I can collar the culprit? I guess. There's a shock right here, right? does Jumpstart work again? You may cast this card from your graveyard by discarding a card in addition to its cost. Okay. Yep, there's still a shock in your hand, I'm sure. Oh man. Anyway, some flying elks. Some flying ponies for you. Something's coming. This time I'll tap that one. So 1 black mana. More, and I could murder or sovereign. Okay, exactly. Obvious. And they are agog, and I'm agog that I keep. Okay, so if I can get 1 more black mana, I come in for my air attack. Well, I guess not. I was going to say, I could go in for my air attack to bring them down to 1. Then I summon the Sovereign. Well, I can still hit them because I can tap that Spark Tongue. So close. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's coming down to the wire. Are you going to bring back your jump-started shock card? Okay, here comes a double strike or something, I guess. I was so close. So close. Fake. So fake. So fake. Write to your member of Congress and tell them to ban shenanigans like that. That was just so fake. Such a waste of time. Okay, let's do one more. What's in my other deck? Well, who cares? Let's just play this black-blue deck. So fake, I can't believe it. That is obviously the computer-controlled opponent that was just like, stop playing with so many free cards, go buy something. Terrible hand, as always. But at least I don't have a tap land. So I guess I'll bring in a Field Creeper. That's fun. And they've got that. I like that card. Never quite works out. Okay, next turn, Sky March. But actually, they're going to lose life. Tricky. It was that important to do that? What is this? Demotion. This is amazing. Enchant creature can't block. Oh, it can't block. It can still attack though. And then you're gonna mentor all this. This is getting out of hand. Forget this one. They had too many pieces in place. It wasn't gonna work. Let's try that again. Another terrible hand. Look at that. I'm telling you, this is the yep, this is horrible. Green and black. Okay. They're missing lands. So dumb. There's nothing to do here, so I guess I'll just keep slowing them down with lands. Obviously they've got a big creature coming, but then I can water knot it, and then all the while this ghoul just keeps messing with me. Meteor Golem, sure. So obviously I'm going to get the 6th land. I mean, yeah, I'm going to get the 5th land, and then no more lands for the Meteor Golem. What does she do again? Sacrifice. You may sacrifice. Now, I know a lot of people that I've seen use it sacrifice, and they don't need to, but they don't realize that you may sacrifice and destroy target permanent. It's not so complicated. Go ahead. You have all the cards. When are they going to put in the report player for being lame? Okay, so what do we want to do here? There's nothing in the graveyard, so I guess I'll just bring something in. There's so many ways to get that killed, and that's dead. Alright, we get Groot. Yeah, I don't think they realize that they have a May ability because she hasn't been upgraded yet, or +1, right? Alright, I guess you have a combat trick. Next. next? This is taking forever. Forget this guy. Let's play with making a new singleton deck. I'm going to do this based on the Eternal Thirst. So I'm going to miss you, Murder. I'm going to miss you so much. Yeah, we don't need these lands. Okay, so we're going to start with that. Then let's add more stuff to that. So what can we do here? How many... do we have all the vampires? Guess not the Sky Marcher, not the Legion. Not the Champion or the Deathless or Avid. Okay. What do we have for removal? Can we get Luminous Bonds? Let's get a Luminous Bond. Do we have Demotion? Nope. Is that a common? No, that's an uncommon. Demotion's an uncommon. Demonic Vigor. Sure. So we've got the Welcome, the Sky Marcher, Vigor, Nightmare. What's that one? Minus, oops. What was that one? -3. Yeah, there we go. Strangling Spores. Do we have any of these -1s? Skullduggery, Dead Weight. What else do we have to destroy? Take Vengeance, Indestructible, Radiant Destiny, maybe. Yep. Bright Reprisal. Ooh, Zatalpa, sure. That's 60. Vanquish or Contract Killing. Let's do Contract and Vanquish, and then I guess we don't need Zatalpa. And we can cut one more thing. 18. What can we remove? I guess Call the Feast. We don't need that Snitch. Okay. Let's see if we can do anything with... see if we can do anything with this. And to remind me that this is more about vampires... put a vampire there. Okay, let's see how this goes with some singleton. Alright, well, what's... there must be 2 copies of a card that has the same name. Let's see, Ajani, Deadweight, Demonic, Pridemate, Soldier, Lieutenant, Forerunner, Inspiring, Invoke. There we go, 2 invokes. We'll go with the original printing here. Okay, so that means I can get Zatalpa again. Sure. Now wait, it didn't tell me that I had multiples of that. Alright, so let's see. So let's see what we get here. That's alright. I guess I'll wait a moment. Okay, they're doing Rat Colony. They got perfect curve on the Rat Colony. All right, let's see. Let's see what else. Did you see the tweet from some wizards that said that Rat Colony is taking over Singleton? Whoops, I wanted to do another... The button is just right there. Anyway, I wanted to do another Singleton to start that over. I guess we'll do one of these. This will be the last game. Tauntaun Trooper, that's fun. Okay, they've got a shock. What a shock. Right, so they're gonna shock and they're gonna attack. Obvious red player. And they still have a shock in hand. Alright. So they can shock that. Obvious. Is that your crowning joy? Oh, look at that, I'm back at 20. Alright, next turn, Vampire Sovereign. Okay, I guess I'll take a monster sword to the face. Nice. What do they have in hand? Clearly, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're going to have a sure strike. Okay, well. They obviously top decked that. Okay, everyone, thanks for hanging out with me. I've had enough of the algorithm shenanigans. Thanks for hanging out. Remember, if you are interested in getting some cool magic cards, you can join my Patreon on the bottom left corner down there. My other left, patreon.com/vmcampos. You can get these cool vintage cards if you join my Patreon, such as Ritual of Steel. This is from 1996, Mirage, by the great Mark Poole, artist, for 2 and a white enchant creature. It's an aura. Draw a card at the beginning of the next turn. Enchanted creature gets +0/+2. So you buff up your creatures, and you draw a card. Flavor text. Our soldiers are blessed with lizard scales, as hard and cold as steel. Sidar Jabari. Cool. Here's another cool one. here is by the famous artist. Now, the art is amazing, but fuck the artist because he is a Nazi sympathizer, Harold McNeil. He no longer is associated with magic. But anyway, Wall of Resistance, 1 and a white. Summon Wall or Defender. It's a 0/3 with flying. At the end of any turn in which Wall of Resistance is dealt damage, put a +0/+1 counter on it. So this wall can get stronger and stronger the more damage it takes. And the flavor text. Telim Tor could no longer recall the exact number of assaults, but his troops could. Oh, snap. So anyway, yes, if you want to get some cool vintage cards, join my patreon.com down there on the bottom left, and join for that. Or just enjoy my YouTube videos and all of that, and I'll see you next time.